Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Arsenal FIFA 21 Arteta era series. And as you can see on screen, well, nothing's really changed, but what has changed a lot is what we're doing with the squad. You might have seen we've got one new player coming into the team who already was here. I haven't signed anyone off screen, but the transfer hub, it's where it's at, because I have put a lot of players on the scouting list, not necessarily the transfer hub, and some of these players on here I can't even get scouted yet, but I've been looking at you guys' suggestions. I love every single one. The video's got a lot of views already in the first 10 hours, so thank you guys for that. As we've got Diego Carlos, Zaha, Partey, Renarison and Aouar, who I think are the biggest targets, biggest as in like rating already, so these guys are already on. I've got other people I've thought of myself, like Zielinski. He looks epic as it's a bit of a weird word to say, but yeah, I've got almost everyone you guys suggested on the scouting front, because I can't really scout Renarison and Aouar yet, so I've got to wait until I can actually scout them, because I'm waiting on some others. So before that, I'm probably going to give the team we've already got a go in this in the Community Shield, the 50 pence P trophy. So we're going to go and try and beat Liverpool, which of course Arsenal did do in real life. And yeah, I've got to get moving on. And also I have listed a couple of players you guys said you wanted me to. I thought this would be not that over controversial, because these players aren't really considered big players in the Arsenal team. They've all got important roles. So he's a bit surprised. I'm just looking at options, Socrates. I'm not necessarily saying you're going to go. Now you've changed your mind about selling no footballers happily to be in the bench, but I'm going to say don't regret it. I did actually take him off the list, but I've put him back on, so I don't know why he's saying that. Glad we agree, Kolasinac, he can move on. And Torreira, not actually impressed. I'm just looking at options, mate. Speaking of Mustafi, we've got an offer in here. And are they trying to trade a player? Alex Centellas, 20-year-old, a 74 rated left back. This could be decent, you know. He looks okay, but the money, I would like a little bit more. Oh, I really do enjoy this about this FIFA. Javi Gracia, the new Valencia boss, has proposed a new transfer fee. Just give us 3 million along with Centellas, and I'll shake your hand, because if we can get Kolasinac out of the door, that's a backup left back already sorted, without even having to buy one. But they don't want to pay it. Damn it, we're gonna have to try and get 1 million. I don't want under that much. I'll offer 1.5. 1.5 is a good deal for Mustafi as well, who's not the best, but he's still alright. But they're not going to change. Is there any other players we can exchange? Not really. There's none that really stand out to me. I know he's decent, Kangi and Lee, but yeah, I think Centellas is the most reasonable option, and I think I'm going to accept it. You know, I don't want Mustafi. I'm going to try and sell on Kolasinac, and that kills two birds with one stone. We get rid of a player, and we get a backup left back in. So yeah, he wasn't my conventional backup left back, but I'll definitely take him if he's being offered on the board. Rotation, there we go, perfect, suits me to the ground. He's 20-year-old, he can definitely still grow as well, like Kieran Tierney. We'll offer him a 3-year contract here at the Emirates, as he'll accept that as well. Well, his agent will disregard the release clause. Now we need to get the wage right. I'll offer him 20 grand. If he doesn't want to take that, I don't know what's up with him, but please take it. Oh, it's insulting. How is that insulting? And it's broke down. We're not going to get rid of Mustafi, and we're not going to get a new left back. Honestly, I hate it when people are like that. Why? Why couldn't they just accept it as going to go into training the next day? Quick sim it. We need to get some other players on training, though. I know you guys have told me not to put the main players in straight away. So we get a 2-year loan for Martinelli, and he didn't go out on loan to Leipzig last time, but I'm actually going to reject this, because I want him back within 2 years, and I think he needs to go to a better team on loan. And I know one of you guys suggested that we train whenever we get down to him, going a bit slow. This guy, Blake Cole, we definitely need to put him on training straight away, so we're going to go into the development plan. Get him trying to up his skill moves as well. I'm not the best at using them, but we definitely do need to see him grow. I don't know how you do it, but he's balanced at the moment. I'd like him to be a shadow striker, improve that shooting, dribbling, and pace a little bit more. So it'll take 23 weeks. I mean, he's not in the first team, so he's got time to do it, and I'm not really bothered about changing position. And yeah, I need to get training sorted, but I think I'm going to wait a while for that, because it's going okay at the moment, but I definitely will put a couple of players, once we get a full team that we actually want here, in, I'll put all the players into training, as Manchester United want Martinelli on a loan to buy. I'm going to have to reject that. I don't want to sell him at all. And as for games in today's episode, I think we're actually going to play the Community Shield, and we're going to play the first league game, as we got one thing back, but we've got 2 offers in here. Benfica after Socrates, which I think I might accept, and 40 million for Pepe. I'm going to reject that. I want to use Nicolas Pepe. I want to use him to his full potential, but Socrates, I'll try and get rid of. And I'm actually not just going to try and swap a player. It's too much hassle. 13 million for Socrates is decent, I think. They should accept it. No, they'll go for his evaluation, which I will accept, but of course I want to try and be a bit cheeky and get a bit more money out of him. So 12.5, will that be good enough? They're going to go back down. Okay, we'll just pay it. Well, they will pay it. We'll accept it. 10.5 million for Socrates. And of course the talks break down as we get another offer in anyway from Porto. I'll accept that straight up. It's the same amount of money as we get a loan to buy for this guy, Daniel Ilev. Why can't I just accept him? I'd like to accept that. I don't really have any plans for him. And yeah, just straight up accept it. I'm not really bothered about him leaving after. They want 2 years. Okay, I'll accept that. And the wages, yeah, we'll pay extra. We're Arsenal. We've got more money than them. So Ilivev goes out. And here we go. Going into this Liverpool game. We've got some offers in before. We have done. And a training injury. It's David Luiz who's out for 2 days. He's going to miss that cup game. As Saka's got a 2-year loan offer. He's actually in the team. So I think I'm going to have to turn that one down. And a youth squad report. Let's have a look at these players. This guy looks decent still. Sven Kasper is a little bit behind though. Same with Kai Mason and Boubacar Yao. You may think it's a bit controversial, but I have decided to change the team up a little bit before this first game. Mesut Ozil dropping to the bench. He was in the first team for a bit. He's growing though, and he's not doing too bad with Leno in the net. Hector Bellerin, Gabriel Mari comes in for the injured David Luiz because he's still out for 2 days. Missing this cup clash with Kieran Tierney on the left. Saka on the left as well, left of midfield. With Jack and Torreira over Ceballos and El Nene, just because he's got more fitness than them. No other reason. With Pepe as well. Pepe on the right. Lacazette just behind Aubameyang. And I'm picking Lacazette even though he's out of position because he's growing quite nicely. And I need to see if he can actually stay at this club in the long term. And so here we go. Starting off the Arteta era, really, because the international tournament doesn't really count, with a played match against the winners of the Premier League, Liverpool. Can we do it? And here we do. Bit of kick-ups. I love the new graphics around the screen and the music. You can hear the Premier League actual music as it's going to be a difficult challenge though. First game against Liverpool. No one wants that. And let's have a look at this Liverpool team. I almost called them Arsenal, and that would have been a good start. With Alisson, Santiago Arias must have been bought. Joe Gomez, Van Dijk and Robertson. With Jordan Henderson sitting. With Grujic and Oxlade-Chamberlain. Bit of a weaker midfield. With Salah, Firmino and Jota. No Mane. Okay, might stand a little bit of a chance here, but I do say little. And I think our fans sound the loudest. We'll probably have more fans there, won't we? With it actually being in London, the game. As don't want them having a good start, though. Missed the tackle. Bobby Firmino coming through. And he tries to backheel it. Still got the ball, though. Salah. Don't want to go 1-0 behind already. Good clearance. And it seems like we're in for a long day here. Bad tackle from Gabriel. But at Liverpool, should I say, coming through all the time as that clearance almost went horrifically wrong. Leno to scoop it up, though. Really decent keeper. Want to see how he can do. But he's not done well there. Not covered himself in glory. Going to slide to block the cross. He's still got the ball, though. As Oxlade-Chamberlain backheels it. And we can't let him score against his old team. Still, though, Jota gives it in the middle. Firmino back to Jota. And the dive sent Leno over. 15 minutes in, we've hardly touched the ball and Liverpool's took the lead. Yeah, just sending me all over here. Look at this. Really good holding up play. Back in the middle. 1-2 with Firmino. And I don't know what Leno were doing. Dived out of the way of the ball. And Diogo Jota has a debut goal for Liverpool. Just like in real life against Arsenal. And here's Liverpool again. Honestly, I don't think we've touched the ball as they take the shot on first time. And Leno has to tip it wide. 23 minutes in. And it's a typical Liverpool performance. Keeping the ball, putting the pressure on, doing everything in their power. So it's going to be a long, long season. Or seasons if we want to build to be better than these in the Prem. And I've got another chance here. Jota around the corner. Big save, Leno. Big save. I thought that were going in for a minute. And now we have the ball. First time we can actually dribble away with it. We've got Aubameyang up there, but a really good recovery tackle. And another run inside from Liverpool. Who is it? Whoever it is has put it across the box. And Leno has saved us again. I mean, the goal that went in shouldn't have, but apart from that, he's been really good in our net as Torreira turns out, gives it to Alexandre Lacazette, I think it is, as Aubameyang's got a chip over the top. Can we score with his first chance? He's past Virgil van Dijk. Aubameyang! Oh, we needed to score that. We needed to score his only chance all game, and we've missed it. Can we get the ball there, Mari? He's done well. Giving it to Aubameyang. Saka making a move. I mean, he's got Van Dijk on him. is never going to get past him. So we're going to wait for Aubameyang, who can use Pepe at the side. Pepe scores! And we are level with our second shot. Snatch and grab here at Wembley in this Community Shield. And Nicola Pepe scores the first goal in a competitive game for Arsenal. What a move. Aubameyang with the pass aside. And yeah, I'm loving this front three. It's a shame Lacazette isn't getting involved in it as much, but what a finish. Inside of the foot, past Alisson, and we are level. And that's half time. Okay, I'll take this. I expected them to be good, of course I have. The Liverpool, but we've done really well to get back into it. So 1-1 at the break. Just got to keep plugging away, and I've got faith we can definitely try and steal this. And here's Aubameyang. We've actually started a bit more brightly in this second half. Going to pass it back to Kieran Tierney. He's not bombing forward as much, but then again it is Liverpool. As Saka now gives it to Aubameyang. Aubameyang with a good turnout. Looks for Torreira. Can't find him. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, we almost had a look in there. Good pass out. Can I control the player here? Yes, I can. And Lacazette. Can he find Aubameyang? His partner in crime. Aubameyang's running onto it. He's got Van Dijk inside. And he is far out wide, he's Aubameyang. But he's going to cut back inside. Lacazette making the move. Oh, Van Dijk's got his foot in there still. Going to keep the ball alive as we pass it round to Aubameyang. Aubameyang looking for it and he can't find it. And can Lacazette create something here? Aubameyang. It looks like he's on the back line ready to run. But he's not going to get it just yet as we try to look for him. Doesn't go to him. Mohamed Salah again, that could be coming at us. Keeps the ball in at the corner. Kieran Tierney, come on mate. You've got to be better than that. Stronger. And that's beautiful from you, Tierney. You've recovered well there. He's going to bomb forward. Give it to Lacazette. Lacazette, look for Aubameyang. Aubameyang can try and find Pepe. But he's going to go inside to Ceballos. That's a good disguised pass. Sent two players out of the way there. As Pepe has the ball again. Nicola Pepe. Can he cross it into the box? Ceballos, make a move. And he just ain't tall enough. And it looks like, at the moment, it might be going to penalties again, which isn't conventional, you know, for early access. Unless we could get a goal here, as Bukayo Saka running down the wing. Can he cross it to the edge of the box? That's a good ball to Ceballos. Taps it on to Pepe, who turns. Tries to get the shot off, and it's blocked. And here's Nicola Pepe with the ball again. He's charged his man down and won it. Gives it to Aubameyang. Aubameyang back to Xhaka. Xhaka, oh no. No, what a ricochet for Liverpool. Have they put it over the top to Salah, back in the middle, out wide, and a good shot, but Salah's going to tap it in, but he's offside. Thank the Lord. And here he comes for the last 4 minutes of the game, and hopefully to take a penalty. Mesut Ozil given the chance. If we've lost the ball, he might not be taking a penalty if we concede this late on, as Firmino has it, gives it to Fabinho. He can hit one, but he's give it out wide to Mohamed Salah. His ball rolled us twice as we've dived in, but Gabriel, he's been solid in this defence. Game's still not over though, as Firmino gives it to Mane, who I'm surprised has just come on, and he takes a shot. 1 minute of added time though, so if we get rid of this corner, we should be straight through to the penalty shootout, which I'm not looking forward to after my reputation with him, as Leno punches it out. Can we get to the other side of the field? Ozil, no, but come on referee, blow your whistle. I'd rather penalties than all this pressure in the last couple of minutes, as Chamberlain does us. Good tackle. Still got the ball though, Liverpool. To Salah. Gonna slide in. Oh! And Mane was almost through, but when I kick this ball, game is over. The dreaded penalty shootout. Oh, and here we go. Goal scorer Nicola Pepe up with the first one. I always call him Nicola. His name's Nicholas, isn't it? So I'm going to go for top bins. Can Alisson save? No, he can't. Okay. We've scored the first one. I'm a bit calmer as Fabinho's up next. Leno taunting. And Leno saves. The taunt worked. We have the advantage so far in this penalty shootout. Aubameyang cannot miss. Going for that bottom left hand. Alisson sent the wrong way. Good penalty from him. It's a shame I haven't got Ainsley Maitland-Niles on the pitch as well. He's going to dive the same way. And Salah chips it rather calmly into that bottom corner. Okay. Taking the mick a bit there. As we'll go for this top bins with Ozil. Come on, Mesut. Don't let us down. Oh, superb. That's why I brought you on. Firmino up next as well. Come. Taunting. And he's hit the crossbar. We could have a chance on penalties. I've never done this well with him. As Granit Xhaka, who missed in the pre-season tournament, has a chance to win it in the league. And he does. He wins it. And it's not the league. It's the Community Shield. Granit Xhaka, the backup captain who got the captaincy stripped last season, has won us his first trophy. I honestly can't believe it. I'm a bit starstruck by that. Granit Xhaka wins Arsenal a trophy, and it's going to be Aubameyang. Of course it is, to lift it. Similar to real life, isn't it? Won it on penalties there then. And can we lift the trophy? I cannot wait. I know we can, but hopefully he doesn't drop it this time. The 50 pence piece to be lifted. Boys have done as well in this first game. as Aubameyang to lift it. There we go. A snatch and grab performance in the first half and a good second half resilient performance and a penalty shootout has won us the game. Brilliant start to our career. And honestly, it could have gone worse, couldn't it? As we've got to do training as well now and everything else. Got to get back to the transfers most importantly, which I look forward to. And Chambers now with the option to buy. I'm going to reject that straight away. And Saka as well. I was always going to reject that. He's not off out on loan for 2 years. Really good debut from that lad. And here he is with the realism signings on. He looks expensive, but I think he's the guy we want to go for. We need one of them CDMs to sit instead of Torreira if he decides to leave. And Ceballos can't really do the job right there. So Hashim Aouar is the first player we're going to try and buy, apart from like the guy we got in the first episode. And I don't think he's going to be cheap, but I've got an idea of how I'm going to go around this. 52 million. No, actually 50 million. And I know it's going to be more. I'll submit it, and I probably know they're going to come back and reject it, which they are going to. So I'm going to go back down to 50 million, and I'm going to add a player. I'm going to add Lucas Torreira himself. So there we go. He's worth a bit himself. As I'll go back down to 50.5. I'll let him off with that. And the sell-on clause. They can have that as well. But I think that's reasonable. Very reasonable for Hashim Aouar. And they've accepted it. So we've saved 10 million on him. But we're getting rid of Torreira as well. Very nice. And I think it looks both ways, actually. I've said it's very nice. It could be a rip-off, but I just want Hashim Aouar in straight away. So important role. He might want crucial. But I'll offer him important. He'll accept it. He's got a player face this year as well, which I love to see. Has a 5-year contract. Definitely give him that. We'll definitely not have a release clause. Don't want to get rid of him anytime soon. And the contract. Why have they left it up to me? I'll offer him 75. Just because I really don't want it to break down. 75 is quite a lot, isn't it, at Arsenal? And it's a reasonable offer. Hashim Aouar joins the Gunners. Big signing. Realistic signing. And a very helpful signing. And at the moment, had Kolasinac sitting there. I don't know why he's in CDM. It's going to go all the way down to Hashim Aouar. It says he can't play there. -6? -6? I thought it were a CDM already. Okay, we're going to have to get training him a little, but I have faith he can grow into the role. Oh my days, 190 weeks? I mean, I'll put it on, but geez, that's a bit of time, innit? Just a little bit as Hashim Aouar. I mean, he's going to be here for a long time. He's got a 5-year contract. As it might be a CDM for next season at this rate. Also, it's a bit less for Lacazette to find this cam role, because I think he's been playing there anyway. So we're going to put him on that, because this formation has worked very well in the games we've played already. So I haven't really got an intention to change it. And an offer here from Atalanta for Rob Holding. I mean, he's not my first choice, but he's definitely not my last. So I want to keep him here for now in Atalanta. I think that's a bit unrealistic as well. So if he was going to go, I'd hopefully get him out on loan somewhere. And we're already on the first league game. As it's West Brom. Arsenal didn't play West Brom in the first game, did they? I like how it's changed it up a little bit. So it's not actually the fixtures. Man United played Leicester and Manchester United came out on top. I'm really liking that though, how it's not real. I like how they've changed it. So I'm actually going to check. We have West Brom, Leeds, the derby against Spurs, which should be next episode, and Wolverhampton. Alright. That's a bit of a difficult start. Oh, look at that graphic. That's a hard month as well. Everton, Man City and Chelsea. With the Europa League tie shoved in there. Jeez. And just because it's the first league game, I'm not going to put Aouar straight in there. I want him to come off the bench and play well for us. So it's Leno in the net with Bellerin, Gabriel. Mari keeping his place over David Luiz, who makes the bench again. With Tierney there as well. Saka, Xhaka, Ceballos and Pepe, the goal scorer, through the middle, with Lacazette in cam still. Played really well there last time out. And Aubameyang, Bloodclot Yang, still up front. Oh, and it's at the Emirates. I love it. At the Emirates against West Bromwich Albion. Can we get the win against the newly promoted team? Nothing is certain. And let's have a look at the West Brom team. These are different graphics as well, yeah. Sam Johnson in the net with Kyle Bartley, Branslav Ivanovic, Ajayi and Kieran Gibbs at the back. Jake Livermore and Nabil Bentaleb, good signing. With Phillips, Pereira and Kamil Grzycki. With Callum Robinson. We know what he can do against London teams, like he did against Chelsea the other day, our team Chelsea. As, yeah, it's going to be a challenge. Of course it is. First game of the Premier League season. They'll be up for it. Branslav Ivanovic, Branslav Ivanovic will be up for it. And Slavan Bilic will definitely be up for it. Probably bantering Mike Dean right now as Xhaka has the ball in the middle. Gives it to Lacazette. Aubameyang. Looks like he's full of pace in this opening day. As gives it out to Pepe. Can we start like they did in real life against Fulham with a cross into the box? and hopefully a first chance, but is that corner? It's a goal kick. And here's Gabriel stepping out from the defence. I know he had a solid first game, scoring on his debut. Hopefully he can do the same here in the league as Pepe gets the ball out wide though. Aubameyang making a move. Can Pepe find Aubameyang? It's a good ball and it didn't accelerate. Aubameyang, he should have got on it. And here's Liverpool, puts the ball in for West Brom. Their first attack. I was going to give it out wide to Bukayo Saka, who I want to see a little bit more of in this game. He played well when he had the ball. But of course he needs to be a little bit better. That pass a bit wayward. And it's West Brom to come forward with the ball here. It's definitely not tiki-taka like Liverpool were last game. So at least that's a bit more assuring. As we've got the ball with Lacazette. Finds Aubameyang. Can he speed past Simone Ajayi, who's coming with him? He cuts inside. Aubameyang is going to try and look for Pepe. Is he? No, I'm going to go for the shot. Tried to fool myself there by saying it. But Aubameyang still got the ball back into Lacazette. Oh, and he couldn't get shot off. Bukayo Saka on the ball. Gives it in the middle to Lacazette. Really good turn away from his man into Pepe. Pepe out wide to Hector Bellerin now. And we're slightly creeping forward. I went for the first time cross. It's a good tackle from Ajayi, who looks like he's the main centre-back. Really wanting to play in the Prem, isn't he? As we give it to the edge of the box with Bellerin. Oh, and Lacazette just ain't doing it so far. Really struggling to get hold of the ball. As Xhaka gives it to Lacazette. Aubameyang turns and shoots. What a save, Sam Johnston. Biggest chance of the game so far. I think the first shot on target as Arteta screams his orders on what to do. Can we get a goal from the corner? It's bounced over. Kieran Tierney? No. And almost approaching half-time. It looks like 0-0. I always struggle in first half of games. I have to grow into them as Pepe cuts inside. Hopefully I won't have to grow in. Pepe! Oh, he could have scored one of his signature inconsistent finesses there, as I know he does them from time to time. As Dani Ceballos, though, oh, he's been tackled as well. So, yeah, bit of a scrappy first half. Not as many shots as I'd want to have, but promising. We've had a lot of the ball. And there we go. The half-time whistle has been blown. I think I may have to introduce him, you know. Houssem Aouar coming on for Ceballos, although Ceballos looks like he's more capable of fitting in there. He's only got a -1, and Aouar has a -6. I don't think he's done himself justice as Ceballos on that game, so here he comes, Houssem Aouar. And here's Callum Robinson. I'm going to try and stand him up. He's gone all the way back to Branislav Ivanovic. Ivanovic goes back to him as well. Can we get a tackle? And we do. And right, Aubameyang. Cut back and give it and try and set off. Oh, no. And here is Callum Robinson. Robinson tries to turn out. Good tackle in. And now it's Bukayo Saka with the ball. Gives it to Houssem Aouar. Can we find a man around the corner? We do. We find Aubameyang. Aubameyang to Lacazette. This is the time that we score, boys. No, in. And here's Hector Bellerin running inside. I might try and switch the play, but he's actually gone all the way as the right back. Giving it to Lacazette, who looks like he's getting a bit further forward than Aubameyang at times. He's been tackled there. Hopefully in a serious injury. Yeah, he's got straight back up. But what is serious is the lack of goals. We need one. However, we could have another goal here. Well, not another, a first. And it's gone to West Brom. Kamil Grzycki scoring at the Emirates to silence us all. And that's not the way we like to start. It looks like it's West Brom against Chelsea in real life here. Oh dear, might have to change the formation up and try and get some players up front because we've been struggling of shots. And Bernd Leno being nutmegged by Kamil Grzycki, ex of Hull. And oh no, this is not the way we want to start with the running we have after this. And here's Lacazette, turns out, gives it to Aubameyang. Aubameyang with a good turn, back to Lacazette, who's got round his man. Beautiful little move from Andrea Lacazette. And he looks good already up front. As we found Willian though. Can Willian try and do something here? Cuts back inside. Willian shoots and his own man's in the way. And Bukayo Saka here with the ball out wide. Can we try and create something here? There's a pass through the middle to, I think, Lacazette. Who gets us level? Lacazette scores with 10 minutes to go. I'm running into the corner. I need to chuff in, get the ball. We don't want a draw here with West Brom, who want more. And I like that animation, picking up the ball. Get in, Lacazette. And 4-4-2 has actually helped us a lot since going to it. It's telling me to take Lacazette off. I'm not doing that. And Bukayo Saka with that pass. Very, very nice from the youngster. Definitely going to change the formation, I think, now. And maybe we'll be able to take Aouar off training if he's playing centre mid. I think it actually does fit better, the 4-4-2. And West Brom look like they've woken up straight again after our goal. I don't like that because one goal for them and we've lost the game. So come on. We want to be winning this game. Lacazette gives it to Aubameyang, who really has struggled to grow into this game, unlike Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. But he gets the ball back here. And can he just come into it in the last minutes? Oh, he's hit it straight at Johnston. That was the chance to win it. And it looks like it could be a draw if we can keep Aubameyang at It looks like it could be a draw here if we can keep West Brom out. Good tackle. And 2 minutes to get to the other side of the field. We're going to just have to pass it down this wing. Please don't blow your whistle, referee. Please don't blow it. Aubameyang tries to cut back inside. He's still got the ball and he's blown it. Just when Saka and Lacazette were getting up with Aubameyang, he blows the whistle. So, a 1-1 draw. Definitely not what we wanted, but it was a new season, a new series, and a new start. So, 1 shot for West Brom, and it's a 1-1 draw at home. Blessing in disguise. Blessing in disguise is what we call it. I know it doesn't look positive, but at least it tells us we need to sign some more players, because Saka has done well, got the assist and everything, but gone missing at patches. Same as Tierney, you know. I don't want to replace him, but maybe we need to get a better backup than Kolasinac, just to put a bit of pressure onto Tierney, because he really isn't bombing forward as much as I want and improving as much as I want. So I think I'm going to end it here, guys. The team looks very solid indeed, and I think we definitely can move forward with a smile on our faces despite the draw. So like, comment, share and subscribe. Notification bell on as well so you do not miss any more episodes of this series. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the first 2. Thank you for the reception on the first one and all the suggestions. Of course, I'm still scouting a couple of your players who you suggested, who aren't on the shortlist as well. I haven't had a chance to put them on yet. So that has been it from MWS, me, for the time being. And I will see you in the next one. Hopefully you'll tune into some live streams as well. Before that, and in a bit, peace.